You recognize this gentleman, Governor Bill Ritter. Good morning.
Morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Great seeing you.
The question is, how are you?
I'm fine. This is adrenaline producing, I guess is what you'd say.
I should think you're not getting a lot of sleep, I would guess. But
not a lot of sleep. There's some things you have to do after the convention. I was with Bobby Kennedy Jr. last night at an event, and just made a couple of events. Got home kind of late, and so a few hours of sleep, and you're back at it.
Well, the first few days, the first 2 or 3 days, it's hey, welcome to our town and so forth, and all the the parties and the events and the celebrity watching and all that. But I'm getting the sense now that this is really now turning to business.
Yeah, I think today and tomorrow. Actually, Hillary's speech last night was business. That was all business. I thought it came off extremely well, and she was very authentic in saying to people, if you're with me, you got to be with Barack Obama. But then today and tomorrow, that's when Joe Biden and Barack Obama make their case about why they should be the president, vice president, and I think people's attention will be turned to that more than any other thing.
And a lot of people talking, speaking of attention, maybe distracting. Bill Clinton speaking tonight here, and then not attending the speech tomorrow. I mean, what do you read into that, if I may?
Yeah, I don't think we should read too much into that. Bill Clinton tonight will make his case for why Barack Obama. I suspect he'll do it with flourish because he is a very gifted speaker, and he really does believe that Barack Obama should be the next president of the United States. Nobody knows better than the Clintons. The direction of this country needs to change, and it needs to change behind Obama's leadership.
You have sort of been pegged. I mean, you were even tossed around and when there was some early talk of VP nominees here for Barack Obama, and I know that was kind of quickly dismissed. But much like Barack Obama in 2004, when he was the keynote speaker, that really put him on the map. That put him as a future player, and here he is now. What is this DNC going to do for Bill Ritter?
Well, we're not really thinking about that, and I'm very serious about this, Steve. What we're doing here and pulling off a convention that's going extremely well, that certainly will help Colorado, and I think in the long term it helps us, it helps me. I have a speech tomorrow night. It is certainly not a keynote speech, and that's appropriate given the people who are going to speak tomorrow night, but it gives me a chance to say in the West, we do matter, and I think we really do. We should absolutely matter to the Democratic Party because we've seen this political transformation out here, and it's really had to do with how we're governing, how we get elected, and then how we govern. And the rest of the party, we hope, will pay attention to that because it's been a significant lesson for us even about really what people want in their leaders.
This was is termed as a light red state, though turning blue, maybe purple. Are we going to be, and this is the final question, are we going to be that deciding state, though, to determine if Barack Obama sits in Washington, D.C.?
So it depends on what happens in Florida or Ohio. And if Obama should happen to win Florida or Ohio, and I think he has a possibility of doing that, then it may not matter as much. If he doesn't, this state matters. And this could be the pivotal state in the November election. And it's why you're going to see the Obama campaign here and why you're going to see his supporters, like me, work day and night to get this guy elected.
Governor Bill Ritter here on Good Day, Colorado. Thank you so much for being available.
Steve, thank you. It's great seeing you.
Good to see you.